Welcome to Vibin', the unseen frequencies, the podcast from Blind Vibe Studios. This is where real stories meet raw vibes, no filters, no apologies.
Here to explore what it means to move through life. Without sight but with vision, let's break down stereotypes, amplify resilience.
Flip the script on what people think they know. You ready? Let's vibe beyond sight.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Vibe in the Unseen Frequencies. I'm Brad, the founder and solo creator of Blind Vibe Studios, a blind content creator, storyteller, husband, dog dad, navigating life after losing my sight. I became legally blind just 20 months ago at 36. And while I knew life would change, I didn't expect how fast or how deeply some things would shift. So today, I'm sharing 10 things that changed overnight when I went blind. The raw truth, not the polished version. These are the emotional, everyday realities I live with, and maybe you'll relate. Let's get into it, shall we? Number 1, losing your independence hits like a brick. I didn't lose all ability overnight, but I did lose the freedom to move through the world effortlessly. Suddenly, every outing needed a plan, a support person, a new level of awareness. Even when I could do something, I had to fight to prove it, to others, and sometimes to myself. Rebuilding independence is a slow process and it's exhausting, but it's also empowering when those pieces start to come back. Number 2, being treated like you're made of glass. As soon as some people find out you're blind, they shift. They talk around you, not to you. They overcorrect, hover, or act like you're fragile. I know it comes from a good place, but it still chips away at your confidence. Blindness doesn't mean I need to be handled. I'm still fully capable, just doing things differently. These were definitely bigger problems in the beginning of my blindness. Still happens with people that don't see me functioning on a regular basis. But I have that interaction less now than I did. Number 3, cooking without sight. I've got this. I've been cooking for over 20 years. It's something I love, and I didn't give it up when I lost my sight. In fact, I'm the one who does all the cooking in our home. I rely on my other senses, such as touch, smell, and sound. I organize everything in advance, measure by feel, and listen to how food cooks. I can hear when water is about to boil, when food is cooking too hot or not hot enough. I can feel when oil is hot enough in the pan if I have my hand hover over it. Humans are incredibly adaptable. You learn things as you go. I can even tell when something's done based on how it feels under a utensil. I don't burn myself. I don't cut myself. I don't need to be supervised. Blindness didn't take away my skills. It just gave me new tools to use them. Number 4, cleaning is a whole new skill set. Cleaning without sight means relying on memory, systems, and feel. My home was always very clean before sight loss, and that has not changed. I identify products by bottle shape or texture, or I scan them with my phone if I'm unsure. Sweeping? Not anymore. That's a visual task that can be daunting at best. Not very effective for me. I use a vacuum with a wand to trace corners, baseboards, and surfaces. When cleaning surfaces that are not the floors, I always work from one way to another and top to bottom with multiple rags and in a specific order with cleaning products to one side of me while I navigate the space. I'm still the main cleaner in our home. I just do it my way, and it works. Number 5, getting dressed means knowing your clothes by touch. I pick my outfits by texture, fit, and weight, not by color. I know which shirt is which by how it feels. Softer textures, different collars, pockets, raised graphics, etc. Some even sound different when you shake them. But socks? Socks are chaos. So many feel the same, but have different colored logos or none at all. I pair and organize them carefully, or it's a total mess. I'll check with my husband now and then for fun, but honestly I'm generally pretty good about matching them up. Number 6, QR codes and the bar and restaurant experience. A lot of places now use QR codes for menus, and I'm fine with that, if someone shows me where to scan. The real challenge comes after. I pop in an AirPod and hope the website is accessible, and most of the time it's hit or miss. Tiny fonts, weird layouts, buttons that don't work with screen readers. It's exhausting. And if I ask someone to read it out loud, they might skip things they assume I wouldn't like, because they would often prioritize things that catch their attention first. I never really get the full story unless I've researched it in advance. And that's only if the place has an accessible website for me to check prior to. Then there's just being in the space, needing someone to help guide me to the washroom, or figure out where the table is or where my seat is. Every little step takes mental energy. It's not about being incapable, it's about constantly having to rely on others in environments that weren't made with us in mind. Number 7. Navigating new spaces feels like an obstacle course. Before, I could walk into a room and instantly understand the layout. Now, every space is a mystery. I use sound, my cane, the feel of the floor beneath me. I bump into things, I get turned around, I learn the hard way, and when I finally do learn the space, it's mine. But until then, it's a mental workout just to exist in it. Number 8. Conversations are harder without visual cues. One of the most isolating things about going blind is losing nonverbal feedback. I might be mid-conversation and the other person walks away. I don't know. Or they glance at their phone and mentally check out. And I keep talking like they're still with me. Without eye contact or body language, it's hard to know if someone's actually engaged. You feel like a ghost sometimes, like your words are floating into nowhere, which can certainly take its toll. Number 9. Everything takes longer now. Time doesn't move the same way anymore. I can't just grab my keys and race out the door. I have to plan what I need, where I'm going, how I'll navigate it. Texting? If I can't use dictation, maybe I'm in public or it's not private. Typing takes much longer. I wear an AirPod to keep my screen reader private. I even keep my phone screen blacked out so others can't see what I'm doing, especially in public settings when I can't tell if someone is near me. Everything has more steps now. Not impossible, just slower, more thoughtful, and more draining. Number 10, sight loss isn't just physical, it's emotional reinvention. This one isn't easy to talk about, but sometimes the things that aren't easy to talk about need to be. You don't just lose sight, you lose confidence. You lose pieces of your identity. The way people used to look at you changes. Sometimes the way you look at yourself changes too, but slowly something new forms. I'm still building that version of me, and some days it feels like grief, other days like growth. Either way, I'm showing up for it. So there it is. 10 things that changed overnight when I went blind. These aren't just tasks or frustrations. These are emotional shifts, mental rewiring, things people don't see, but I live with every day. If you're listening and thinking, I get it, I see you. If you're supporting someone going through this, thank you. Just being here matters. Just a quick reminder, everything I've shared is based on my experience. I don't speak for the entire blind community. Everyone's story is different, and every feeling is valid. These are mine. If this episode resonated, I'd love it if you'd follow the show, leave a review, or share it with someone who needs to hear it. You can find Blind Vibe Studios on all major socials. Visit blindvibestudios.com for everything in one place, podcast links, future merch, and more. And next week, we're dropping the very first edition of Truth Talk Thursday, where we'll be talking about microaggressions. It's not going to be a weekly segment, but when it drops, you'll know it's going to be honest and unfiltered. Thanks for vibing with me. Talk soon.